Good evening, all. It's me, Thorn, here with another edition of the Auditorium, another episode. And this one, we're going to try something new here. In a bit, we're going to let things filter through the interwebs and everything and make sure we're all being able to communicate here. I got the chat going. In fact, let me just do this. Okay, so there's that. And in a bit here, I'm going to tell you what we're going to be here for today. I'm very excited for this, bringing something new about, and yeah, we're going to go with this, and we're going to see how this goes, but yeah, this is going to be a year for experimenting, and some new ideas, reinvention. It's all about that. Still just being creative here. That's one thing that this can't stop that juggernaut. That's a juggernaut that cannot be stopped. So yeah. All right. So give it another minute or so. It's a snowy Sunday. Hope everybody's keeping warm and safe today. I figured today would be a good idea to do this. This is going to be new. Okay, so I think we're going here. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going good. All right, so I'm just going to jump right to it of what we're going to be here for today. This is a new thing we're going to be doing that I'm calling Sinful Showcase Sundays. Now, what this is going to be about is this is going to be showcasing new music that's been released. It's going to be based on each month. So January, we'll have January's, February, March, so on and so forth. So probably the way this is going to be going is this is going to be a monthly thing. Most likely, towards the end of the month, I'm thinking every third or fourth Sunday. And then we'll just feature music throughout the course of the month that's new and should be that I want people to know about and be able to listen to and know that exist. And mostly, this will be focused on underground, independent, not so much, mainstream or anything like that. I want to keep it, independent, for unsigned people, things of that nature. This is what this is more so going to be about, which is mostly, that's still going to be my thing because I'm all about independent, unsigned artists. I've been, doing that for 5 or 6 years now that I've been, putting a shine on people that I deserve to have a shine, that I feel deserve to have the shine, because they are out there doing good shit, and that's definitely absolutely needs to be recognized. Now I can do my own research and finding these people. Most of these people, already are on my list. But at the same time, I am open to suggestions. So, yeah, anybody out there who is doing things or know of anybody who's doing things that feels that, this would be a right fit for this, let me know. Drop me a comment, send me a DM, and we can figure something out. If I feel it's a right fit and I feel it's something that's it's gonna that's gonna fit the whole vibe, then yes, absolutely, I will include that. Um, so yeah, anybody out there seeing this and have any suggestions or anything like that, like I said, don't be afraid. Let me know, and I'll look into it. Um, and then also on top of that, I'll be doing my own research and keep an eye out for things. And I have a list of people who can also let me know about things going on. So, and this is going to help that too, because, this has been a struggle for me where, I've didn't written reviews, and most of that has been focused on, albums, EPs, and I'll do the occasional single thing. But it's hard to do that as much as I would like to, because there's only, one day in a week. I mean, yeah, I could do this multiple days, but I don't have the time for that. So I can only do it, usually I can do it only one day a week, or maybe sometimes twice a week, depending. But this is going to help me, cover more of things that people may not hear about that I don't get a chance to write about. And instead, I can just talk about it instead. So that's basically what this is going to be for. Sinful Showcase Sundays, showcasing new music throughout the month. And this month will be January. I feel this is going to be a good idea. And I'm just going to do this and do it each month, and we'll see where we go. We'll see where we end up. All right, so let's get right to it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it here, and hopefully this can work. Okay. Anyway, we'll close that down. All right, so everybody should be seeing this. Hopefully, let's see if that's working. Anybody, let me know if this is working for you. Yeah, okay. I think it's working. I think we're seeing things. We can still see me. Hi. Okay. So we're gonna start with our first one here. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is a band called Vigander. I'm probably gonna butcher that. But I like a lot of stuff that they've been putting out. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff, and they have some new stuff coming out here, and so I figured we'll start out with this. They have a single here, and again, I'm gonna butcher this, called Utan Ok Anen by Vigander, however you say that. But we're gonna give this song a listen. We're gonna see how I feel about it. I already have a good idea how I feel about it, but we're gonna roll with this here. All right, so let's get this playing. Let me know if you can. Hold on.
Stolizate krudaga Fabar Ego ego esta fin Ugar sol livskin Ega orske tunisku Juno dana Kera nena Totun negara Para si greimasya Vida, vida, tutti me, springa, auto, occhi mi. Stolizate knudaga Favarega ega Stafien Gugar sol livskin nugrim Lika orsku trudnesku Mutan och ena Totun dögula Fara sikremasja Udok niderlega Vega Vegar var Merva Rida Starkultur Vad vi ett säg Jag var fyrst och såt och var i Kolheimar På min spitt ner du är en sol i håret Frugas har givsen Destan så flyga Vånar dräckar och Klövat skåltur Familjer skog så vida Frutti med springa och i min una stolizate una gata normale con esta fin ya solo tiene.
All right, so that was that one. That was Vigrunder, or however you say that, and the song was Utan Ok Anin. Yeah, I was gonna butcher that. It's okay. Yeah, definitely enjoyed that song. It's again, if you like pagan folk, definitely, that's a good song. And yeah, I thought that one was pretty good. Let me know how you guys thought about that one. In the meantime, we're gonna move on, and we're gonna do this. Okay, so. All right, so our next one we got here is called Fawn. They're a good band again, and they are also pagan folk. They just released this one called Dry Tog. Again, I'm gonna butcher it out. That's probably the best way to pronounce it. They just recently came out with this one. So let's give this one a listen and see how we feel about this.
3 Tage lese ich die Zeichen im Wind. 3 Tage ziehen sich wie Jahre dahin. 3 Nächte lief ich ziellos umher, verfolgt von einer alten Welt. Tage flüstert mir der Wand, 3 kalte Tage ohne Halt, 3 Nächte leuchtet mir der Mond, die Antwort, die mir immer Tage die hohe Sonne geweiht, 3 Tage Kälte und Dunkelheit, 12 lange Nächte dreht sich das Rad, im Traum umfällt mich was einst war. Tage sollen mit dem Sturme verwehen. 3 Tage im Lodern der Flammen vergehen. 3 Witternächte klingt dein Ruf. Leise Worte tragen Mut.
So it's dry talk. Okay. So that was that one. Dry Talk is what it's called. By Fawn. Very ethereal, very, I thought it was a very beautiful track. Pretty reminiscent of what their style was like. Definitely recommend checking out their new album. It's called Hex. So yeah, that was that one. I enjoyed it. And yeah, let me know what you thought about that one. And okay, so we're gonna move on to the next one. If we can, and we're gonna see if we can find it. Okay, hold on. And if it's not, if we can't find it, then okay, we're fine. We'll be okay. All right. So, however, this one should be on here. And this could be. If not, hold on a second here. Give me a moment. Because we're going to figure out a way to do this here. Okay, give me a moment here. Give me a moment. Just bear with me. Because we're going to find this. We're going to find this. Okay, hold on. Maybe we do it this way. Yeah. Because I know it's on here. But if it's not on here, we can probably find it somewhere else. No, it says it's on here. Okay. Okay, that's what I did wrong. Aha, here we go. Found it. This is what we were looking for. So we got, oh, no, we don't. Okay. All right. So this track is called Soleno. It's by a band called Death by Love. They are a new band just recently formed. They got a new album that they're releasing, 444, I believe that's what it's called. This may or may not be one of the tracks on that album. We'll find that out as the album comes released. I do believe they did say this was a single from that album. They are on the label Distortion Productions. Just like I said, they're brand new bands. They had some music that they put out, but this is their most recent track they just released, and we're gonna give that a listen. And okay, here we go.
Very childish joy in cold basement. Some bad memories in my head. Let me return to dawn of remembrance. Shoot the roses from the paradise gardens. Leave me only first to break my conscience. Maybe I will finally feel something. Leave me only first to break my conscience. Maybe I will finally feel something. I want to hear silence, I want to see nothing. Through the eyes of black men on purpose, no hope, no love, no love, no love, no love, no love, no love. Leave me only froze to break my conscience. Maybe I will finally feel something. Leave me only froze to break my conscience. Maybe I will finally feel something. I want to hear silence, I want to see nothing. Through the eyes of blind men, no purpose, no hope, no love, no love, no love. I want to hear silence, I want to see nothing. Through the eyes of blind men, no purpose, no hope, no love, no love, no love. No love, no love, no love, no love, no love, no love.
All right, so that was Death by Love. The track was Soleno. Yeah, found that one pretty bouncy. Yeah, for those who like industrial and dark electro, that type of vibe, that's definitely a good song. Definitely recommend looking this band out, checking them out, and look forward to the new album coming out and see what they got in store for us. So yeah, you can let us know what you thought about that one. All right, I'm gonna try this again and see if I can find this. If it's aha, there we go, found it. All right. Okay. Anywho, All right, so we're gonna move right along. This is the other one I was trying to find, but I found it. All right, so the artist's name is Lore. The track is called "Swept Away." They just released this one. And so we're gonna see what this one's about. All right, and here we go. I like the piano. I like that. I like that. Another ethereal song.
Move me like the night. All the shades of blue and black is all that's perfect in the sky. As a cold breeze chills the dark,
Not a good vocals.
I'm simply swept away, swept away, swept away, lost in
Every song.
across a painted
Swept away.
sky.
Come to life.
Simply swept
Nice memories.
I never knew I could feel like this until you came along. Swept me off my feet. I feel like an angel dancing in fairy
Basic
tale.
lyrics, yes, this is a very romantic song.
Like the wind,
Great.
I'm swept away. Dreamy fields of sapphire light, it's all that's glorious in the sky. As the moon breaks through the storm, I'm simply swept away, swept away, swept away.
Oh, we got the saxophone. We got the saxophone going. I enjoy the sexy saxophones. Just saying. Well, we're adding the romance into the romance.
I always want to feel like this, lost in love with you. Swept me off my feet, I feel like an angel dancing in fairy tale. Let the wind swept away. Cross the sky, swept away, swept away, swept away.
So yeah, that was called "Swept Away" by Lore. Yeah, it's more gentle song. Definitely one of those songs that yes, you getting down and busy. That's a song to put on as you're getting down and busy to set the mood. Got your new date. Want to set the mood? That's a song to put on. Yeah. So that. Let us know on how you thought about that one. All right. Well, sorry, not sorry, but now we're gonna go into the heavier section. We're gonna get some grit here. And well, we're just gonna go this way. This is the way we're gonna go. All right. So this next one is by the Deaf ZNF, who is a very faithful client of mine, and I definitely enjoy what they put out. The stuff they put out is definitely on that type of vibe that I'm on. And yeah, so this is their newest EP that they put out, teasing their new album called Planica Vocum that they'll be releasing, but this is our first taste of it. EP with the most awesome title ever. Give your soul to Jesus, but your ass is mine. Yes, I feel those vibes for sure. For sure. So you just recently put out this EP. Also, hi, I'm pandering here. Pander. I just wrote a review of that album that you can find on the Grizzly Gazette. You can go on the website grizzlygazette.com, read about what I said about this album, go and listen to it and check it out. And so we're going to choose a song off of this album. And I feel this is the one to go with. It's called Ultimatum. And all right, we're just gonna go with this here. Let it play. Better fuck off. All I gotta say, you better fuck off.
Go ahead and stop that strikes. Let me be at the loud. Bring out your gun and prepare to receive.
What the? Did you know this?
It's just a cancer. You standing with no answer. Make you care like them all the dead. You ain't no
Yeah, he has
This is God's disaster. They're giving the gaslighting on this world that's at master. And hurting higher, more and faster. From the decades where the demons just to come back home. Missing surrender is the cynic claiming empty thrones. I got so much unfinished business with these city streets. I've got a list of fucking decks I want under my feet. So easy to be anti, easy to be anti, so easy to be anti everything. So easy to be anti, easy to be anti, so easy to be anti everything. Go on the sword, it's black and cause it's hard. Look what's smart, go ahead and laugh about it. We'll see together for the blanket and the lights and we're progress. So bring it the nights and we're side to night. It doesn't right, whatever you're my fucking cry. That's it, it's done, it's good, it's good, all right time. Let's sing the party on a seat to
again. I appreciate
You can give your soul to Jesus, but your ass is mine.
it. Where that comes from? Where the title comes from?
You can give your soul to Jesus, but your ass is mine.
Yes. Yes. Okay. That was that one. Yeah, the Death of Zenith, their new EP. You can give your soul to Jesus, but your ass is mine. This is a track off of it called Ultimatum. Follow them, listen to what they got coming out, and as I said before, you can check out the review I wrote about it on gruesomegazette.com, on our Facebook. So yeah, that was that one. All right, this is yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to the next one here. And yeah, all right, here we go. All right, so all right, here we go. Okay, so the next one here we got. This is another client of mine that I've been, Sam Astroff, and I've been with him since the beginning, since he first started his whole solo career, and he is evolving his styles. And so this year is going to be a little bit different. We're going to see how different that gets as the months go on. But yeah, this is his most recent that he put out, called Immortal. He has a guest on there, Megan McDuffie, which I checked out some of her stuff, and yeah, she's pretty good too. They both came onto this track, and so yeah, we're gonna go with this one and see what we feel about this one. Now we're gonna start soft here. Cook. And yes.
Yeah, she be feeling this fire, she be killing them lives in the public.
You can see, like, he got
and I got some blood on the way she was coming up, bitch, from the wall, she's undeniable, yeah.
And that's his style, that's his brand. And, well, it evolves a lot, and as you can see, his vocals. And yeah, so that was that one. So that one was called. Nope, 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 nope. We don't want that. Okay. Anywho, yeah. So that was Immortal by Sam Astroff, making me a puppy. Definitely want to follow Sam Astroff. Check out what he's got going on. He does. Also, you want to follow him on Twitch because he does bass reactions every Sunday. He's reacting to bass music. Definitely want to tune into that. And if you're, especially if you're one into bass music, especially dubstep, rhythm, and those various genres, then you'll definitely want to check that out. And check out his music and what he got going on. All right, so there was that one. What do you can let us know on how you felt about that one. All right, and I want to say this is probably going to be the final one for tonight that we'll be checking out. This is probably the last one. I guess you can say I saved the best for last. Maybe. I mean, this is all good. Don't. Yeah, this is all good. But yeah. All right. So the last song of the night that I believe, unless anybody else has anything else, but this will probably be the last one for the evening. It's called Penumbra. That can't. Ugh, I butchered that up. Penumbra. It's by Dawn of Ashes and Suicide Commando. They both teamed up on this track. He just recently released this one. Dawn of Ashes isn't. This isn't one that I've originally followed from way back. I've been a long-time fan of them and what they do. They do agritech, industrial metal, definitely very metal based on what they do. I definitely enjoy everything that they release. All right, so we're going to give this one a listen and see how we feel.
He hasn't known.
But they're bringing it back.
He hasn't known.
It back to the old. It's so but it's back.
He hasn't known.
Please quickly bring it back up. All right, so that was that one. That was Penumbra, by Dawn of Ashes and Suicide Commando. That's their newest single that you can check out. Definitely recommend following both. Definitely Dawn of Ashes. I feel most of you would know Suicide Commando more. Follow them as well, but Dawn of Ashes definitely. They're also gearing up for a new album. It's going to be called The Anatomy of Suffering. This single may or may not be on the album. We will find that out when it comes out. And so, yeah, so that one was definitely, it was like a return of form, but at the same time, brand new sound, brand new, whole new production behind it. And one thing to note is, both Dawn of Ashes and Suicide Commando, both of the lead singers have similar vocal styles. I'm pretty sure I heard them both on a song, but it's hard to decipher who's who. But I feel they both contributed vocal wise, maybe musical wise as well with the Sims and everything, or that could have been all Christoph there. but definitely, vocal styles are similar. So, again, I feel both are on there, but it's hard to tell really who's who, unless you really listen, and know who's who. Yeah, you can let us know on what you thought about that one. And so, unless anybody has anything else they feel that I should check out if you're in here, I think this will do it for tonight. And we got about an hour in, so I feel that's very well. Pretty much the plan. I was thinking about an hour or so, just listen to the different tracks that come out, and we'll see each month on how that goes with each track and how many tracks come out and who's all putting out what each month. That will based on how long this goes. But yeah, I feel this went very well with reactions. You definitely got my reactions, my commentary behind it, and hopefully you'll have yours as well. We'll get more of that going, and get more people tuning in and more people seeing this and get actual audience reactions. But you can always leave that in the comments as well. This will be on Facebook. You also will find it on YouTube eventually, and hopefully YouTube won't throw fits about that. Because I definitely love to feature these episodes. Make them easily attainable. If not on Facebook, but on YouTube at the very least. And like I said, as long as YouTube doesn't throw a fit about it, I should be okay. And that's probably why it's a good idea to go the direction I'm going with, making it more underground, independent, and stuff like that, because there's less risk of that. So yeah, YouTube shouldn't have too much of an issue with it, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, welcome to the first edition of what's called Sinful Showcase Sundays, and this is what this will be about. We'll just be playing new songs. You'll see my reactions to them. You'll have my commentary behind them, and also there'll be the viewer interactions too. If you guys want to react and comment, and basically like I said, just let us know on what you feel. We're gonna now about that. We're gonna keep this positive. Yeah, this is positive. I want positive comments. I want positive reactions. So yeah, we're not going to have any negativity. We're not going to have none of that. We're not going to be sitting here. I'm not going to sit here and have people if people are going to be coming in, watching this, reacting to this. If you're the type of person to shit on things, because it's cool, because you think it's cool just to shit on things and be negative and all that, or be hateful or be judgmental, this is the wrong place for you. And I will not have that. I will remove your ass immediately. Trust and believe that, because we will not have that here. This is going to be positive. This is going to be very upbeat. This is going to be genuine, authentic, and we're just not going to have any shittiness here. That's just not going to exist here. And if you don't like it, there's the fucking door. Because I swear, I'm not kidding, guys. I am not remotely kidding on that. So like I said, if you're just here just to shit on things, be negative, and all that fucking shit, bring your hatefulness, be judgmental, get the fuck out of here. Because we're just all going to be positive here. I want to have, positivity. I want people to know what's, the songs that are out there. And just really bring something different, without the bullshit, without the drama. So yeah. Just keep that in mind, please and thank you. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had fun with it, and this is something new I'm gonna try. And like I said, the way this is gonna work is every month, every Sunday. It's gonna be on a Sunday. Um, you know, whatever the last Sunday is before the month ends. Or maybe not saying last Sunday, but yeah, close to the last Sunday, like third or fourth Sunday of every month is when I plan to do this. So next episode, let's see, will probably be, well, in February there's a leap year. Fourth Sunday will be on February the 20th, or no. Yeah, February the 22nd is the fourth Sunday for February. So yeah, I'm probably gonna shoot for that. For the next episode, for the next iteration of this. And we'll see what songs we all have by then. This is gonna be all genres for the most part. If I feel it fits, I'll include it. It could be metal, it could be industrial, it could be dark electro, it can be EBM, EDM, of course, bass music. So yeah, like I said, I can do my own research and find out what songs are coming out. But also, if you guys have anything or know of anything, feel free to let me know. For February, if you guys got anything coming up in February, let me know. Shoot me a comment, shoot me a DM, whatever. So smoke signals. All right, so yeah, I think this is probably going to be about it. Don't see anything else in the comments. So all right, there's that. Yeah, okay. So I think we're gonna end this. It's a snowy Sunday. Hope everybody's being warm, keeping safe. Don't go on this shit. Just stay your butt at home. Don't risk it for the biscuit. Be well. Treat each other good. And love and darkness, my friends. So, y'all have a good night. Bye for now.